Good evening everyone and welcome to another episode of Scotland Shop On The Sofa. Tonight you have me, Anna. I'm the owner of Scotland Shop, so I should know lots, but I'm not sure I do. And we have...
I'm Emily. I've been here for over 8 years, so again, should know some clan facts. So between us, I'm sure we'll get them right.
So there's over 500 clan and family associations registered around the world, and we love learning new bits of history and hearing from our customers how they've explored their heritage and traced their roots. We love digging into the often bloody and brutal stories, the more gruesome the better, highlighting the lesser known bits of Scottish clan history and the work of the clan societies around the world. So don't hesitate to chip in if you've got a bit more to add.
This past month we've been celebrating all things Clan MacFie, so join us as we delve into some of the clan's history and discover some of their most intriguing stories from the past and present. We'll be learning about some of their most famous events throughout history, famous faces old and new, and so much more. We always welcome your input, so if you're associated with the clan and you have stories to share or questions to ask, please do let us know in the comments below.
So, let's get into where it all started. The clan's history can be found primarily on the islands of Colonsay and Oronsay in the Hebrides. Clan MacFie was historically quite involved with the Lords of the Isles and continued to serve significant members of Clan MacDonald after the lordship was lost. After the death of their last chief, the clan followed the MacDonalds of Islay for a time, but eventually became scattered, with some going on to follow Clan Cameron into other lands such as Lochaber.
Now, on to the chief. Though the clan doesn't currently have a chief, Dr. Earl Douglas MacFie deserves honourable mention. In 1968, Dr. MacFie initiated a worldwide movement to have Clan MacFie recognised once again as an active clan and to have a new chief appointed. His efforts were highly successful, with Clan MacFie being formally recognised by the Lord Lion as an active clan on the 27th of May 1981.
So the clan's birthday is the 27th of May, just 2 days after me.
Oh, there you go. Why we had to pick you as our clan of the month for me.
So, moving on to an important MacFie site. The historic seat of Clan MacFie is, excuse my pronunciation, Dunedin, also referred as Dunedin or Fort of Avewind. Somebody's going to have to comment here and tell me how to pronounce these. I do apologise. It was first built in the 11th century, but Clan MacFie didn't own the land until the 13th century. However, in 1623, the Clan MacFie chief died during a feud with the MacDonalds. Therefore, the lands of Dunedin were left unoccupied. The site has since become ruinous. The Clan MacFie Society erected a cairn within the site of the ruins in 1977, dedicated to the MacFie clan and the last clan chief. So you can go and see that today.
Yeah, get that added to your to-do list. The next bit is very important to Clan MacFie. Every year on May 27th, we celebrate Clan MacFie Day to mark that date in 1981 when the clan was formally recognised as an active clan by the Lord Lion. This was after a widespread international rallying of MacFies begun by Dr. Earl Douglas MacFie for the clan to be officially reinstated. Late in 1993, members of Clan MacFie met in Parliament on the island of Colonsay, the clan's ancestral land, for the first time in 370 years. The MacFie stone was erected in memorial of the last official chief, and the clan's camaraderie and commitment to the growth of the clan has continued on. Get in touch to tell us how you celebrate Clan MacFie Day.
And now on to the crest. The design of the Clan MacFie crest comes from the coat of arms of MacFie of Dreghorn. This is because MacFie of Dreghorn was one of the first MacFies to register a coat of arms in the public register of all arms and bearings in Scotland. The crest features a lion rampant, which traditionally symbolises strength, courage and valour. The MacFie motto encircles the crest and translates to "for the king."
Let's move on to the story of MacFie's very own outlaw. Ewan MacFie was a 19th century Ewan MacFie was a 19th century army deserter who went on to become Scotland's last outlaw. MacFie fled the army, went on to live on a small island in Loch Coke, where he married a 14-year-old girl. As the years passed, MacFie began to gain a reputation as an oracle of all sorts, and he believed himself to have supernatural powers. At this time, MacFie was stealing cattle from his neighbours, who got fed up and sent the sheriff after him. MacFie's wife saw the sheriff coming and so started shooting at him, prompting the sheriff to turn and flee. Later, an armed mob came and took MacFie away to prison, where he would eventually die.
Well, talk about
Quite a
gruesome
day.
stories,
Yeah.
So if you're a MacFie and you want to learn more about the clan or discover how to get involved, you can visit the official Clan Society website. The Society is committed to upholding the history of the clan, hosting clan gatherings and lots more. The site also offers links to various international clan sites, so you're sure to find a society close to home no matter where you are.
Let's talk next about a lock having to do with this clan. Loch Coke, as we mentioned before, is an important loch for Clan MacFie because of its connection to the famous outlaw Ewan MacFie. During his time on the run, he managed to settle for a time on an island on the loch. Having built a small shelter on the island, the area came to be called, after him, Elan MacFie, which means MacFie's Island.
So switching over to tartan, our favourite topic, can you tell us more about the different terms associated with tartan, like ancient, modern, and how they came about, Emily, since you are our in-house weaving expert?
Yeah, of course. So before 1860, fabrics were coloured using animal and vegetable dyes. This produced the softer colours typical of the ancient tartans. The pattern or set remains the same across all variations of a single tartan, and it's only the shades or tones that vary. Post 1860, chemical dyes replaced the natural animal and vegetable dyes, and the more modern tartans were born with their stronger and bolder colours. So the MacFie tartan comes in 3 variations, including modern, ancient and weathered.
I think my favourite has to be the weathered. I
Yeah.
do love the tones. You get more pinky colours when you get the weathered tartans.
Yeah, they're quite special, this one, so I have to agree. Now, on to the famous faces.
So let's begin with a proper American household name. Catherine MacFie is an American singer-songwriter and actress you're likely to recognise from the hit American reality singing competition. It's true, in May of 2006 she ended up as the runner-up on the 5th season of the show. As for her acting career, she's most famous for her roles in Smash, The House Bunny and Shark Night. Smash in particular was one of her greatest works, got to use her singing voice in addition to breaking out as a TV star. What we love most about this famous face is that she seems to have a very Scottish counterpart.
And here is her counterpart. Catherine Ann MacFie is a Scottish Gaelic singer from Barra in the Hebrides, but she has since hopped across the pond to Canada, and we can totally relate Cathy. In addition to her singing career, she has also worked in the theatre and in broadcasting in Scotland, England, Canada and more. As a child, she would sing for Cayleys, and eventually she ended up singing for major BBC productions. After a period of living in Ottawa, she moved to Halifax in Nova Scotia in 2017, which totally sounds like Miss MacFie was missing home, going back as close as she could to Scotland but staying in Canada.
So if you don't know, we absolutely love reading and sharing customer stories. So if you have a MacFie story you're dying to share, please email it in to us or tag us on social media.
Since we announced we'd be celebrating Clan MacFie, so many of our customers have gotten in touch with us to share their own MacFie stories, which we absolutely love to read. So Anna, can you start us off with the first story?
Well, this is one of my favourites. So our customer Julie recently made her teddy bear a wee kilt and a matching tam in the MacFie modern tartan, and we think he looks like the perfect little Scotsman. So what do you think, Emily?
It's very cute. Yes, yeah. Have you ever made a little outfit?
No, my skills don't really lie in making, for all I work for a tartan company. I'm sadly lacking.
Okay, something to learn. So next up we have Jonathan, who sent us a picture of him proudly wearing his MacFie modern kilt as he plays the bagpipes at Memorial Day at a wreath laying in Essex, Vermont, USA. So doesn't he look fantastic?
He does. Now we've got a few questions next from our various customers. Lisa is wondering, does the clan have a war cry?
Of course they do. Every clan has to have a war cry. So Clan MacFie's war cry is Cumnic Bas Alpine, translates to Remember the Death of King Alpin. It's actually the Alpin war cry, but was adopted by the MacFies as they are a Soil Alpin clan. Soil Alpin clan means that they are a family of 7 clans traditionally claiming descent from the first King of Scots.
There you go.
Yeah.
I still think you maybe should have shouted that war cry.
Oh, sorry,
like
okay.
A big cheer.
Maybe if I could pronounce it better then. Next time.
And Mary wants to know if the MacFies have a plant badge.
Well, Clan MacFie actually have 3 plant badges, and this is due to their close association with other clans. So the plant badges are Oak, which is also associated with Clan Cameron, Crowberry, also associated with Clan MacLean and Cameron, and finally Scots Pine, associated with all of the clans of Soil Alpin, the family of 7 clans traditionally claiming descent from the first King of Scots.
Wow, I think the Scots Pine's my favourite.
Yeah.
So there we have it. So we hope you've enjoyed learning about Clan MacFie with us. Filled with all this knowledge. If you'd like to test out your knowledge, keep a lookout for the MacFie Clan quiz, which is coming up soon. And make sure you subscribe on our channel to just hear more clan content.
Thanks for joining us.